Good afternoon everybody, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today's video, I'm actually going to teach you how I create my thumbnails, because do you know what? Creating a good thumbnail on YouTube is massively important to getting people to actually click on your videos, because as you see, if you're on a desktop right now, you'll see on the right hand side, I don't know, like this is my right, but I don't know if that's, I think it's here, then you'll see kind of suggested videos, and if you look, your eye is going to be naturally drawn to one with a good thumbnail, and then you're going to look at the title and you're probably more likely to click it. If you're on a mobile phone, it's just down below, and again, just scroll through. The ones that catch your eye are the best thumbnails. So we want to create a thumbnail that catches like someone's eye. I do that by using very bright colours and sometimes try and make them a bit comical. So let's go through and actually analyse some of my past thumbnails, and then I'm going to show you exactly how to make your own one. See you in a second. Alright guys, here we are on the old computer. So first of all, let me show you some examples of what I mean by this. So here we here we have one of my latest ones. So Amazon FBA UK, big, bright, and I think it's yellow. I'm colorblind. Let's hope it's yellow, and then an orange background. You cannot miss that thumbnail when you're scrolling down a screen. The other part is that I've made myself into the Queen. I even gave myself grey eyebrows or greyish eyebrows. Tried to blend that in a bit with the hair. So put a lot of effort into this one. It's one of my favourites. Where's another one that I really enjoyed doing? So this is another one that I really enjoyed doing, was when Ollie released his social media marketing course. I made him into Yoda because he is the master, he's a Jedi master. Look at the ears there. I made his hair a bit brighter and all that sort of stuff. Blended the ears into his head, and obviously got rid of Yoda's head as well. So I have a formula for mine. I always have on the left hand side an orange bit, and this is I'll show you in a second. I have an orange bit on the left hand side, and I have the yellow writing, a black outline, and also a shadow, a black shadow, so it stands out. On the right hand side I'll have a picture of some sorts, and again, when I can and when I can be bothered, I'll try and make it a little bit comical so it creates a bit of interest and maybe sparks some comments as well, because I do get comments saying like great thumbnails and stuff like that. So yeah, that's something to bear in mind. Come up with a formula for your own YouTube channel. So this is the one that I did yesterday, and what I'm going to do is just kind of get rid of everything because we don't need it anymore. And today we're going to call the video how to make killer YouTube thumbnails. Okay, I might change this for the actual video, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna that's what I'm gonna call it. Now, what program I'm using, I haven't actually told you. So this is a program called Pixelmator. I'll put the link in the description if you want to download that. It is paid for, it's about £20, but honestly guys, it is so worth it if you want to up your YouTube thumbnail game. I'm going to go ahead and just make this, I think 200 is going to be, yeah, so 150. 150 is cool, but we are going to have to change the line spacing. We have to make that a little bit smaller. Too small. And as you can see, that there is, no, this is too big. We're going to go down. We're going to go with 130. How to make killer YouTube thumbnails, okay? Now, I might put that onto, yeah, I'm going to put that there. Move this over to the left-hand side a bit, and then actually move my orange bit over. There's a cat coming in, the cat flap being quite loud. Apologies for that. Now, on the right-hand side, what are we going to do there? Just so you guys know as well, with this text box, I've just added a text box in from down here. I then choose the font, which I choose Impact because it's quite impactful. Regular. Choose the color, which is nice and easy, and then you have the letter spacing and the line spacing, which is super important. Depending on how much you want to take up the screen. Go to styles, it'll open up this little window you can put it wherever you want. But as you can see there, I have a stroke outline, which is 2 pixels wide, which is black, and then a shadow, which I have a 50% blur on, so it gives you that nice shadow background. So as you can see there, look how much better that stands out when you have the background on. Just gives it a little bit more depth in the photo. And guys, I know that if you're a designer, like you'll hate these colors. Basically, the method is make it stand out, and people will look at it. You want people to come to your YouTube video and then have good content while you're there. So I need to get rid of that for now. Now, let's do a picture. I've thought about what I want to do, so this is what I normally do. I go on the internet and I'll grab some pictures. I decided that I would actually start off with this picture here. Okay, so I'm actually going to get rid of the background of this picture. So there's this tool here where you can just kind of click on that. There's a bit of a glitch in this operating system, but that's fine. I click on it, I press delete, and the background is gone. I'm also going to flip this, right click on it, flip horizontal, put it into the bottom corner and make that significantly bigger, maybe a bit too big, kind of there. That makes sense for now. Okay, now I'm going to press OK, top right, and what I then want to do is bring a picture of me in, because we're going to make me the thumb. Yes, this is looking good already. Let's just leave it like this. Actually, let's leave it like this. So I'm pretty much going to do the same thing with this, with this one. So I'm going to go choose all the outline. Oh, see, there we go. See, that's why I need to be a bit more slower with this. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of all that. Don't need any of that. And actually, we don't need any of this as well. We'll get rid of all that. And let's zoom in now. I'm exporting a video at the same time of doing this, but that's cool. And actually what I'm going to do is, for the rest of this, it's going to be pretty tricky, so I'm just going to use this tool here, where and just kind of go around this bit here, because otherwise it's not going to look very good. Okay, cool. Delete that. Done. So going to our picture that we're going to add on here, and we need to add that, bring that down a bit, and we're going to make my we're going to make oh, this is so stupid. Let's get rid of this as well, because I forgot about that. Cool, so we're going to make my face into the thumb. So let's get it to the right size first of all. This is going to be good. And I also need to get rid of my neck. I need to get rid of my neck. So let's get rid of the old neck. We don't want that. We don't want a neck. Who needs a neck? Cool. Let's get rid of that. And it'll put me back on there. Let's put it at a bit of an angle there. Can we, bit of an angle. How small can we make it? So we made that a little bit smaller then. I'm liking it already, however, a little bit dark. And obviously the picture was taken in quite a bright environment. So let's go to some color adjustments here on our color effects browser. I'm just going to drag and drop some brightness onto it. I'm just going to, the contrast is not going to really help, but the brightness is not going to help either, to be honest. So what we're going to use, levels, there we go, it's going to help us a little bit. Brighten that up slightly. If I bring that up, it's going to make that too dark, so we don't want to do that. Really, I want to blend this in a little bit more, so I'm going to go ahead and blend. I'm going to combine these two layers. Oh Jesus. I'm going to combine these two layers, and we're going to start painting over it, because you know what, we're going to put a lot of time and effort into this one. Oh dear. So where's my tools? Here they are. So here are my tools, and we need to choose a color first of all. We need to choose a color. So I'm going to choose the little pet thing here, and pretty much I'm just going to start blending in, blending, and I can actually use this tool here, which is like a smudger. So So I'm just gonna smudge that in. Get rid of my, undo that. Get rid of my beard, undo that in. This is gonna make me look great. There we go. Yes. Yes. This is it. This is it. Cool, so the last thing I want to do is add a background in here. We'll use this one for now. We'll use this for now. So there we go. We're just going to add this in, make it nice and big, and we're going to pull it back. Again, I don't think that's very good. I'm not happy with that. However, basically that's the idea. I'm going to change this background before I put it on YouTube. But guys, that's how I make my thumbnails. I have my template, which I use on Pixelmator, and I have my title with my outline, bright colors, a little bit of a shadow, the orange cover to make it really, really stand out, half and half, 50-50. Try and do something funny that relates to what your video is. So again, this is about thumbnail. Again, I'm kind of like the thumb rather than the thumbnail, but it doesn't really matter. Like you get my point, right? So guys, start making your own crazy thumbnails. Just download Pixelmator. It's for Mac. I don't know if you can get it for PC, but download Pixelmator. It's honestly, it is worth it. I use it every single day, not just for this sort of stuff, but other design as well. And it's a fraction of the price of other programs. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you've enjoyed actually just watching me do my thumbnail, which normally, again, takes me about kind of 15-20 minutes. If you like this video, please smash that thumbs up button. Give a thumbs up to the thumbnail if you like it. Thumbs up for the thumbnail. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more. And of course, please comment with what you think of this video. I really like reading and responding to your comments. Have an awesome day, guys. Speak to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.